Welcome back to News Around, where we uncover the real stories behind the glimmering world of fame, stories not written for the red carpet, but born in the shadows of truth, emotion, and human connection. Before we dive into today's revelation, don't forget to subscribe, tap that like button, and hit join to support our community of viewers who love seeing what really happens behind the spotlight. Because what you're about to hear today isn't just another celebrity rumor, it's the untold story of two souls who captured an entire nation's imagination, Hande Erçel and Kerem Bürsin. For years, fans speculated, hoped, and wondered, were Hande and Kerem still connected? Were those lingering glances on screen and subtle public interactions signs of something real, something unresolved? Now, after years of silence, the truth has finally begun to emerge, and not from a magazine leak or a paparazzi snapshot, but from the lips of someone who had vowed to remain silent forever, the couple's longtime representative. In a statement that spread through the Turkish media like wildfire, the representative shattered years of speculation, revealing that Hande Erçel and Kerem Bürsin's relationship was never as simple as it seemed. It wasn't just romance, it was trust, partnership, and an emotional alliance that blurred the boundaries between love and professional devotion. According to his words, their connection runs much deeper than people assume. What they shared was not just affection, it was understanding, support, and a shared vision for each other's futures. That single sentence set the entire entertainment press ablaze. Because if true, it rewrites everything we thought we knew about the duo who once defined on-screen chemistry for an entire generation. In the glamorous world of fame, where relationships are often fleeting and public, Hande and Kerem's story stands apart. Their representative's revelation paints a picture of a love that thrived both emotionally and strategically. Behind the scenes, it appears that the two not only shared affection but also guided one another's careers with precision and intent. Every decision, from the projects they accepted to the ones they declined, was reportedly made with mutual understanding and respect. They didn't just love each other, said one insider. They believed in each other. They planned, they pushed, and they protected each other's dreams. But even such deep alignment came with its challenges. Both stars were aware that publicizing their relationship could overshadow their work, and so, instead of flaunting their bond, they built an invisible wall around it. They let their art speak louder than their affection. That very choice, to guard love in a world that thrives on exposure, made their story not just romantic, but legendary. One of the most intriguing details revealed by the representative was his description of their connection. They were both close and distant at the same time. Those words struck a chord with fans. How can two people be close and distant simultaneously? Yet, those who have followed Hande and Kerem's journey understand this paradox perfectly. On the surface, they were two independent stars, each shining in their own orbit. But beneath the surface, their orbits always crossed, pulled together by a gravitational force neither could resist for long. People close to the pair claim that their first encounter on set was electric. What began as artistic chemistry soon evolved into a bond filled with tenderness, respect, and shared silence. They didn't need grand gestures. Their connection was evident in their eyes, their laughter, and the way they seemed to breathe in sync during interviews. Yet, the same passion that drew them together also kept them apart. Both were fiercely protective of their careers, determined to be seen as professionals, not as halves of a romantic duo. Some say their decision to avoid joint projects in recent years wasn't coincidence, it was a deliberate attempt to manage the emotional intensity between them. It was, as one insider put it, a love too powerful to exist without restraint. After the representative's revelation, Hande Erçel reportedly chose silence, a silence that spoke louder than words. According to her close friends, when asked about the statement, she simply said, Our bond is not so simple that anyone can understand. Those words confirmed what many already suspected. This wasn't just a closed chapter, but a love story that remained alive in quiet ways. Kerem Bürsin, for his part, also avoided public comment, but whispers from his inner circle suggest he confided in friends everyone already knows. "We've never had a typical history." His words, now circulating across Turkish media, reignited an old question, the same one fans can't stop asking. Could they be finding their way back to each other? As soon as the news broke, social media exploded. Twitter, Instagram, and even YouTube comment sections filled with emotional reactions. One fan wrote, "I always knew their connection wasn't over. Some loves just pause, they don't end." Another added, "You can feel it, the kind of bond that time, distance, and silence can't destroy." Others, more cautious, wondered if this was truly about romance or the beginning of something else entirely. "What if they're reuniting for a project?" speculated one follower. Hande and Kerem's chemistry could carry any production to global success. Whatever the interpretation, one thing became clear: the world still cares. And as always, here at News Around, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you believe this is the beginning of a new chapter, or just the echo of a love that never truly ended? Let us know in the comments and join the discussion with fans from across the world. And if you're enjoying this deep dive into Turkey's most mysterious celebrity relationship, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap join to help us bring you more exclusive updates straight from the heart of the entertainment world. Beyond all the speculation, one truth remains unshakable: Hande Erçel and Kerem Bürsin's bond was never just about attraction. It was forged through shared struggle, long nights, professional victories, and private heartbreaks. It was a partnership born in the chaos of fame, yet rooted in something profoundly human. Even now, after years apart, their story still resonates, whispered about on film sets, debated in press rooms, and felt deeply by fans who see in them a reflection of their own unfinished loves. One phrase from the representative seems to summarize it all: what they have is not just love, it's a connection that time and distance could not erase. Behind closed doors, new rumors are beginning to surface, whispers that this revelation wasn't spontaneous, but rather a hint of something greater. Some industry insiders believe Hande and Kerem have been meeting privately, perhaps exploring not only reconciliation but also the possibility of a new professional collaboration. Could the love story that once captivated millions now return as art, a fusion of emotion and creation, life and performance? The tabloids are in overdrive, waiting for any sign, any gesture, any word from the two stars. For now, both remain silent, letting the world's curiosity grow. And perhaps that's their most poetic act yet, letting love speak through silence. Here at News Around, we've seen many celebrity stories, some fleeting, some fabricated, some exaggerated. But once in a while, a story appears that reminds us why we fall in love with stories in the first place. Hande Erçel and Kerem Bürsin's journey isn't just about fame or beauty, it's about vulnerability, choice, and timing, that delicate dance between heart and destiny. If this revelation marks the beginning of their second act, it could very well become one of the most memorable love stories in modern Turkish entertainment. What do you think? Is love truly timeless, or does every story eventually fade? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and join our growing community here on News Around. Until next time, remember, behind every headline lies a heartbeat, and here at News Around, we never stop listening to it.